All right. Another lesson that you guys need to implement, and this is a really important one that you need to do, and if you watch this and you go, Daniel, I can sell to buy back lower, I'm good at this stuff. No. This is a lesson that you all really need to follow, and you need to not make this mistake. So, Angelo is probably a top 3 best trader investor that any of us know, basically, in crypto, right? Anyone that you guys could know, this guy's like top 3. And he put out this tweet in 2019, which is a really good case study and exemplar of understanding why you should not sell a coin to try to buy it back lower. So let me read this out. In February 2017, a prominent bull figure in the BitMEX Trollbox called for 10K end of year. The price of Bitcoin was only a K, and Bitcoin was on the verge of breaking its all-time high. However, this person believed the market had to correct first. He decided he would short to $800 before longing. Sledger, a BitMEX whale, dissected this person's logic and stated, "You're going to risk an opportunity cost of $9,000 per coin to make 20%? This person was liquidated at $1,300 30 days later. Bitcoin hit $20,000 10 months later, and he was never heard from again. If you're investing in an asset with a long-term target, stick to it. It happens or it doesn't. Be careful adding more variables thinking you can time the market in between. A large majority of us are guilty of this mistake, I included. Let this person's sacrifice be a lesson." So, Angelo BTC, one of the most prominent, best, most accurate crypto speculators who's been in the market for maybe almost a decade now, is saying that you shouldn't be trying to time buying high, buying low, selling high, constantly flipping in and out of the market, and that you need to let your positions run. Even someone who's so good at the market is telling you that you should just hold and deal with volatility. Isn't that crazy? And so you, some basic beginner investor, amateur, thinks that they can sell a coin and then try and buy it back lower before it goes back up again. No, it's not going to happen. So let me tell you why you should not be selling to buy back lower. So when people want to sell an asset to buy it back lower, the only reason that they want to do that is because their brain told them you should sell to buy back lower. Now, why would the brain tell you to sell something to buy it back lower? Well, the only reason the brain will tell you to do that is if the brain is trying to mitigate pain, right? You believe that the price is going to go down. When do people usually believe that the price is going to go down? Well, it's generally at the bottom. So what happens is, let me do some drawings here. Price is moving like this, it's going up, you're in an uptrend, congrats, you're making money. You never think here that you want to sell to buy lower. You're thinking you want to buy the dip. But then what happens is the top happens, it goes down like this. You're still not thinking that you want to sell to buy lower. It goes lower, 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 down here. Boom. Now it goes back up. And it's over here. It's after it's hit the bottom, or even, in this region here, where you start thinking to yourself, oh fuck, like I wish, I want to sell it to buy lower, right? So what ends up happening is, let's do a little like drive-by of this. So you don't want to sell to buy lower. No. You're just holding. Price is going higher. Oh, we're starting to crash. Ah, fuck. All right. Okay. I'm going to sell it to buy lower. It's crashing. I can buy it lower. I don't want to take any more pain. I'm going to sell. And then what happens? Well, it goes a little bit lower, but price eventually bounces back up, right? And then the uptrend begins. So what ends up happening is you sell it to buy lower here. Maybe it goes lower temporarily, but you never end up getting the re-entry, and then you end up having to chase it higher. You have to buy it here or up here. Because you only want to sell to buy lower when you're trying to mitigate the pain of losing money, which happened in this period here, right? You never want to sell to buy lower in an uptrend. You just never think of the idea. Because you need to realize that your brain subconsciously tries to mitigate pain. It comes up with ideas to help you mitigate pain, right? Let's say you think all day, every day about how to become a millionaire. Your brain subconsciously recognizes this and it tries to find solutions to that problem. How to get rich. It's going to subconsciously give you ideas, right? Here's an idea for a business. Go and do it, right? When you're walking and running in the park and you're like, oh, I just had a big idea. The reason you have that idea is your brain was subconsciously working on it. You didn't know, but you have been thinking about this idea in your subconscious for hours or days now. And it was only then when the idea came into your head that your subconscious had shipped it to you. It's like, imagine your subconscious is like building a product. Product's built, it mails it to your address, and then it turns up at your address and you're like, oh, I got mail. And it's like, oh, cool, I got an idea for a business. So this is how I'm going to become a millionaire. Thanks, subconscious. That's like with markets. You've lost money for months, price going down. You're like in pain, and your brain, your subconscious going, fuck, okay, how am I going to get rid of this guy's pain? Okay, well, maybe if we sell the coin and then we buy it lower, then we will make money and we'll not have pain. Okay, let's do that. Let's ship that idea to him. And then, at the bottom, the idea gets shipped to you and you think to yourself, okay, now I want to do it. But it's at the wrong fucking time, right? So that's why you can't do that. Number 2, when you sell to buy back lower, if the coin's a winner, it won't allow you to re-enter. It will just keep pumping, right? You're just never going to sell the top of a winning coin. So you only end up being able to buy back the losing coins that did get you a re-entry, which end up underperforming. You end up selling the winner to buy the loser. So let me show you. Solana has been pumping crazy for the past month, and the Breakpoint conference ended, when was the, 2023 Breakpoint conference. It was on the 19th to 21st of, no, it wasn't then. When was it? Let's have a look. 2023. It was October 30th, 2023. Okay, so when is this on the chart? Yep, so it was like here. The conference happened here. And the last time Solana had a conference, it hit a top in the price. So a lot of people sold Solana here. You can see the dump here, thinking that Solana was a buy the rumor, sell the news play, where you sell Solana when the conference starts. Because if you look at the, let's go to the weekly. If you look at over here, this was the 2021 Breakpoint conference. And I was at this conference, right at the top. And people thought, oh yeah, well, down in this little region here, the same thing's going to happen again. And so a lot of people sold to buy back lower. But the thing is, when you own a winning coin, a winner, it won't allow you to get a re-entry, right? You can see the price did not go very low. It went down once, and that was the bottom. So you had one opportunity to buy, and the dip was only a very small dip, right? Let's have a look. From the very top to the very bottom, it was about a 13% dump, and then price went higher. Okay. And let's say you try to sell high to buy lower here. Well, price goes down, down, down. What was the max retracement that you got? Like a 20, not even a 25% down move. Right? So you're trying to buy dips, the price is barely moving, and now price is going up again. So you can see that trying to sell a winning asset is a very, very difficult task. And let's say Solana doesn't get you a re-entry, you've now got cash. Where are you going to put the cash? Well, you're going to try to find a coin that will let you buy. And when you find that coin, it's going to be a laggard. It's going to be an underperforming coin, because the projects which make you the most money are the ones which are the hardest to get, a position filled. And it's the coins that easily let you buy which are the bad ones. It's like in dating, right? If you meet a girl and she lets you fuck on the first date, she's probably a hoe, and she's probably not someone you want to hold long term. But if you same with a coin, right? If you buy a coin that was really easy to buy, like let's say, what often happens is this, right? The coin goes up, and then it makes like a triangle pattern. Fuck me, I can't even draw this. It makes like a descending triangle, and the price is like here and 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 here. And it was like, fuck, you had like an entire week to buy. And because it tested support so many times, it just showed a lack of strength, and then the price goes down. But if the pattern was like this, dun, 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 maybe one touch, and then up here, and like this, that's the bullish version. So this is like with dating, right? When you meet a girl and she lets you fuck on the first date, she's probably like this: touching support 10 times, breakdown, bad investment. When you meet her and she doesn't let you fuck on the first date, and she's like, I'm not like the other girls, and she's like, playing hard to get, but you can tell it's genuine, and she's a good chick. Maybe she's